the whole COVID thing is part of that whole deep state control thing.
I think Fauci is a fraud, and
Why is Fauci a fraud?
because he's not a scientist, okay, and
He's an immunologist. Is that not a scientist?
no.
Usually it takes 5 years for a drug, and we're doing emergency use, so that's not going through the normal channels.
And Donald Trump was responsible for the emergency use, right? He got it done so quickly.
That's correct. He got the vaccines ready, and what was funny, they were ready before the election.
So if Donald Trump says they're ready, then why should we wait for more trials?
No, there's no way I'm going to take the vaccine.
But Donald Trump said we should all take the vaccine.
That's cool.
But I thought you said you believe everything Donald Trump says.
I do believe everything Donald Trump says.
Donald Trump is not pleased with any type of report indicating that Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida, is planning on running as president in 2024. And in fact, in a recent interview with the Washington Post, there was a thinly veiled attempt to persuade Ron DeSantis and others to not run against him in the Republican primary. Republicans such as Pence, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo would not want to run against him in a 2024 Republican presidential primary season, he said. None of them have ruled out challenging him, though. If I ran, Trump says, I can't imagine they'd want to run. Some out of loyalty would have had a hard time running. I think that most of those people are there because of me, in some cases because I back them and endorse them. And to prove this point, he decided to name Ron DeSantis specifically. Here's the statement. You know, Ron was at 3%, and the day I endorsed him, he won the race. Asked if Trump thought he made DeSantis, Trump said he knew he did. As soon as I endorsed him, the race was over, Trump claimed.
Look, there's a lot of this story that I have to confess that I like.
I love all of it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, not just the drama. That's fun and the internal fighting. That's we're here for it for sure. Okay, but we're not shy about pointing out Trump's lies. But what he said about DeSantis is relatively true. He didn't win the day after he got endorsed, but that's just a hyperbole. DeSantis was polling relatively low, and then Trump did endorse him, and then DeSantis ran the baby ads, if you remember, where he was telling his baby how awesome Donald Trump was, and so I mean he's like brainwashing his little toddler to serving the master Donald Trump. So DeSantis was originally Trump's bitch, and so
true.
And to be fair to him though, his bottom bitch. So that's his favorite, okay? And it's because he's the one who was furthest up his ass. I will do anything, Donald Trump, anything, Donald, anything. And DeSantis, being the sniveling politician that he is, the minute he sees an advantage, all of a sudden, he's not out there saying, no, I won't run if Donald does. He's just biding his time, waiting to figure out when to strike.
Look, I can't let this stand. We have to make the correction. If he's up Trump's ass, I think that he would actually be Trump's top bitch.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But the bottom bitch is actually an old school reference to your favorite of the people that you keep for pleasure. Okay?
Oh, got it. Okay.
Right.
Just want to make sure that we're not like misinforming you guys.
Yes. So it's important to get our insults straight. And if you're a right winger, please don't tell me you were offended. What are you, politically correct? Okay.
Yeah, we say what's on our minds, you know?
Oh, so what, freedom of speech,
Yeah, locker room talk, locker room talk.
Okay, anyways, and then but now of course then Trump goes to like, hey, I'm sure out of loyalty they wouldn't. He's such a mob boss. Loyalty to what, Pence? You try to have him executed. Your fans were literally chanting, hang Mike Pence, and then you never apologized for it. And you told them, well, that you should learn a lesson or two from them. So Pence is supposed to be loyal to you after you try to have him murdered? He's such a mob boss. But there is something, I get why the right wing likes him, right? Because when he says things like, they wouldn't want to run. Okay, I'm the one. They say, oh, are you saying you made DeSantis? Every Democrat in the country, Democratic politician would answer, oh, no, of course not. I'm not saying that. That's offensive, etc. Right? Of course they want of their own accord, but I hope that I helped. Right? Trump's like, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I made him. Goddamn right I did, right? And there is something appealing about that strength. And so we're fair, and we tell you that, right? Democrats, including Biden, would be a puddle of like, hey, I'm so sorry, I didn't do anything, right? So Democrats learn the right lessons, not the wrong ones. But if DeSantis and Trump do run, the rest are useless. But if Trump and DeSantis run against each other in 2024, that's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun, but I just had a fantasy. It's a weird way of phrasing it, but Mike Pence enters the race and he fights like hell. But like more importantly, somehow like knows how to drop the insults and they're effective. Can you imagine?
I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
Mother would
No
never
chance.
allow it.